What's up guys and welcome back to another episode of Coding with Kabir. So guys, in this video, as you already know, we are going to be working on cues, and without any further ado, let's roll on the intro. So hello everyone, and in this video, as you guys already know, we are going to be working on cues. And before we continue, if you have any questions related to coding, you guys can email me at my email, which is pastinkabir@gmail.com. You guys can see it up here or down in the description below. And also, I create my own Discord server. So if you want to join that, you guys can go down in the description and it's going to be saying my Discord server link and you can join that. And if you want to friend me on Discord, my Discord ID is right here. Okay, so without any further ado, let's open on IntelliJ IDEA. And let's click make a new project because using Q. One sec. Let's make this lowercase. Now let's click on enter. And if you're wondering how can you create a package in Java, so the way we do that is we just press command 1 on Mac or control 1 on Windows. So now let's make this full screen. Let's have a full screen, make it bigger. And then in the source folder, let's right click and say new package. And let's name this as, I'll name this as Kabir core.java. And then you can name it as anything you want. Then click on enter and drag the main class into our package and click on refactor and it's going to create a package. So now let's begin with the Q. So here, let's say Q, let's name this as Q equals new linked blocking Q and add a semicolon. And then in the next line, let's say Q dot offer 1. And then let's add a semicolon and copy this 6 times. 1. Okay, just copy this multiple times. Now let's just change the numbers. 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 5, that's a 6, and that's last but not the least a 7. In the next line, let's have a for loop and say integer x element q. And then in the next line, let's have a print line statement. And what's the error? Now let's say print lines here. Let's say integer element. And then right up here, when we are creating this Q, let's add some angular brackets and say integer. Now there's no error. Now here, in the print line statement, let's say all of the numbers in the Q are, let's say, plus element. And then get ready for the surprise. Click on run and wait for the output. So you guys might be wondering, like, why can't we just do like a print line statement? So the reason that I'm not doing a print line statement is because, for example, if you want to have sometimes you want to have a ton of numbers or a ton of things like strings you want to print, and like you're not going to have tons of strings, like tons of tons of print line statements. You can just use this method. And let's say JS. It's not going to work because Q, as we stated integer here, it's not going to work. And let me show you one more quick thing. And if we say here, another Q, and let's say string, and then let's click on, let's name this as Q1 equals new link blocking Q. And here let's have a semicolon. And here let's name this as Q1, and then let's have another for loop. Oh wait, let's have another for loop, and it shall be saying integer element Q1, and then let's say string, and then integer element 1. Here let's set this as element 1. Okay, now press Ctrl R. It doesn't matter if you're on Windows or Mac, Ctrl R works everywhere. And integer element 1 Q1 was the error. Let's see. I gave this a string here. Delete the angular brackets. Integer element 1 type the string. Okay, string element 1, my bad. Now, after we run this code, get ready for the other magic. All of the string in the queue are JS. So that was all about today's video. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and like this video if you haven't already. And yeah, until next time, it's me, your friend Kabir, logging off.